Okay, you're still here. Then, all right, I'm now going to go into what I want to do now is to now, it's like we saw that even if that I'm zooming in very easily, there's this, you see this guy, that's why it's good to have a mouse. You see this roller button here, you just roll it up and down, and else it does. So, I'm just going to go and I click on the, now, one of the things that shape tool does, like I use crop to do it, but crop will give me a lot of issues. So let me just use shape tool. So I'm going to click on each of the clouds that is extending past the screen, the outline. Click on it, and I see that I just where I want it to stop. Double click, and double click. That's removing the nodes. You can also click on the node and remove minus. So you see, that's that is sorted. Okay, I forgot that I did some other duplicates here. So we have that there already. Now you see that the one here looks like it is more full. So what I'll just do is this. Look at it. I'll Control D, I duplicate, and I just do a work of doubling it. I think that's what they even did here also, because it's the same cloud that I downloaded the use also. So I'm just going to double it. Now you see that it's showing some lines here, which is showing that it's not a perfect job. So I'm just going to go to transparency and make it blend into each other. Sometimes I call it blend, then I just call it the blend tool, but it's not a blend tool, it's transparency. So I'm just going to use the transparency to match them into each other like that. You see that line will disappear soon. It will disappear definitely. Now we see that disappeared. That line has totally gone. Okay, I want it to go now. See that line is totally gone. Can't find it again. And we have here almost what this guy also had there. Now we see that this, okay, I've shifted this one too up too much. So I'm going to now I want to shift this. Now we know that this is two clouds. Now I want to shift the two down at the same time. I want to reduce the size at the same time. All you just do is click on the first, press shift button, click on the second, and move it down, 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 down. Good. So that is now giving us, now I want to reduce the size. I can Control G so that I cannot be, I'll not have to be control this to group like we did this one's up here. We just go ahead and reduce and see, are we getting it? Let me increase a bit. No, I could easily put this over it and just merge, but I don't want to go through that because okay. I think that is it. We're not doing exact things. Assume we are asked to replicate exactly. I can have to now go through the other process of I'll just put this one here and ensure that it matches so that I'll just remove this one off and that will be all. So if we look at, okay, I want to do that for this also. So the same thing, shape tool, remove node, remove node. Same thing for here to create node, create new node, remove existing node, and just ensure that it's perfect. Good, good, perfect. All right. So since we have this perfect stuff now, let me give this background a white color. Let me get a white color. So I'm just going to click on this white here, and okay, I picked this white color here because so they go to this place, they lose the fire me sometimes. So just give it white and see. Now I want to go and look for a background that looks okay. Let me just give it a brown background. Let me just use this color here to transfer the background. So I just pencil color pick and use that and click on the what I want color and input it. So let's just use that. I said we're not going to be able to get the exact thing that those guys did, but we'll get something that looks like it. So I'm going to use this light. I think I downloaded two. Okay, this is the first, the second one. Let's make use of this one. It's down. It's down because it is, talk about order the other time. So I can let's click and order to front page. You see it, but that will be a long journey. I just press Control X, cut V, Control V, and paste. So it's not the exact thing. If I had sat down to look for it, I'll still find it, but I don't have the time to, because of the length of this class and stuff like that. So I was going to do the same thing that I did for that one here and just cut it off at some point. And you might want to leave it if you are very creative. Okay, let's leave it. Since we're not doing the exact thing, let's just leave it and get more creative with it. Okay, we can't still leave it though because we are not. Okay, let's do this and let's bring everything. I mean everything. Let's move the color. Okay, not moving the color. Let's let's move the color from this first. That's to remove color. You just have to press this one stroke red that is down here. It removes the color. So I want to put all of this our height of it. So I'll take this and send to the back order to back page. Now we see it there already. It's there, but it's not at the back. So I'm going to remove the excess that are there. We don't need it. So double click here. Okay. Double click here. Create a node. Create another node. Remove the existing nodes, and we have that also. Let me so we can have something that is beautiful to the eye. This is looking very rough. And let's get this background. I don't know how to get this background, but let's look for. So I'll look for something that is suiting to the eye. Get not this exact one, but something that we can make use of, and it not look absurd. That's why I said in design you have to be creative. I don't want to start going into looking for that exact one again. So I can just easily, since I can make there's a what we call makeshift. I can use a makeshift whatever. So my app is loading. Okay. Okay. Let's move to Pixel and Pinterest and see. Okay, I'm going to look for that. I'm going to go back to that mountain, whatever. Mountain background. Okay, it's not typing. Okay. Mountain background. Okay. So that's loading. Okay. I'm now considering going for this guy already because the background is giving that kind of background. So see, that's how I design my work. So I have to download this and maybe just make use of this. Not maybe, I'm making use of this so that I don't have to delete the background. So I'll make use of this background now. Okay, it's if I'm manager, I'll come back to my CorelDraw. Come back to my CorelDraw. Okay, then I'm going to bring the dude in. Okay, is it looking like it? Can I use it? Okay, let's just give this. I'm going to move this out of there. I'll duplicate it. Why duplicate it? Because I needed the outline. I don't want to create another outline, so I just deleted that one and put this one in. So I'm going to put this guy. I'm going to blur it. It's one of the secrets I also use in design. I just click on it. I come to effect. I come to blur, and I use Gaussian blur. So I blur everything out. It's still showing like this, but I increase it very well. As you hardly see anything again. It's not giving me what I want exactly. So let's just what I'm going to do is I'm going to use it like that. So that's how design can be. You don't know everything perfectly. You have to just try and try until you get what fits perfectly into you. So I'm not using this guy again. I'm going to using this one. And yes, we're still going to get a very amazing design. So I'm going to drag it to ensure that the mountain top shows. Okay. That the mountain top shows. You see that it has taken some parts. So I want to make it bigger. So it's going to really not look like it exactly, but yeah, we're good. All right, I see something like this part of the design is white than some other parts. So I can take it that I can draw a shape over this and give it a solid white and use the transparency tool to blend it in, like that. Okay, to ensure that this line is not showing, I want to come down and bring it good. Good. Now, all this, the cloud, they are ahead of it. So also highlight everything just to highlight Control X and Control V. What I just did is just I moved. What I just did now is just the act of moving. And this light can come here and try overlay. You see it gives some kind of look there. I think I like it. So I'm just going to stay with that. Stay with that. If it's still going out of the box, you can still do the work of your just arrange it back to where you want it so that it will not give your design an odd look when you finally export it. Because I tell you, it's very hot at times when it is um, cropped. Okay, when it is cropped. Okay, so I'm just going to okay, I've done that now. I've done that now. So we see that we are getting something related to what is on the design. Not exact, it's not the exact thing. Now, the birds, I can just zoom in and get the exact size. Get the exact size of the birds. Okay, okay, okay. All right, let's just stay with that. So I put one here, just above the cloud. I duplicate it. That's Control D again. That's Control D again. And I drag to here. Okay. So that's just it basically. So I'm just to arrange those things very well. So I want to get the exact size of please just give me a minute to do that. Okay, just a minute please. All right, sorry for that break. All right, so I'll just go ahead and I want to get the exact size of this box, so I'm going to draw a box over it. So just get the exact size. You can do what pleases you, by the way. and just go and I'm putting that size now. I'm just going to drag it in somewhere here. Yes, I'm going to put this guy here. What I usually now just I cut and paste again and drag it down, and I'll just power clip this guy like I did earlier. Power clip and into the way of power clip, and now then I not can feel functionally. I think that's good. Might not be as that deep as this. If you want it deeper than that, you can go online and still search for more content. So I'll go to remove the outline, I highlight it and come yes, this thing that like a pen, I turn it to none. So it might not give me a 3D look that this one is giving me, but to do that, I can easily come to effect, extrude, and from here I can give it that 3D look, but let me just turn it. Okay, let's move ahead. Okay, so we just give it a 3D look from this place. We can do that also from the other one. Because of our time, we still have some other things to go into. So let's just leave that like that. Then we didn't download this guy, so let's look for how we can download this guy. And I'll show us. We may not complete this design, but I've showed us some little things, or just some little things though. So, but let's see how far we can go. I will just go ahead to get this guy also. All you need to do is just to go to that same Pinterest, look for icons. Icons that has to do with verified tick icon verified. But let's check. Let's check. Okay, that's not showing. Let's check again. All right. So I'm just going to look for. Let's go to here, PNG wing, and make use of this. I called it what? Tick icon. If you didn't check tick icon, let's check for another one. Let's check for verified icon. So you just have to be creative and search for what it's what it is needed. So let's reload. Let's reload. Okay. I may not get the exact one, and because of our time, I may not want to search and search and search. Okay, you can see that whatever you see that you search, once you're able to get the wordings correct, you're going to get it. So let's use this one. It's the closest that I'm seeing. We get another one that is close to that. None that I can see. So let's sit with this and download. All right. So all right. So as we move further, I'm just going to bring that into CorelDraw, and we'll make great progress, and probably finish this design and go into other things. We have taken. Okay, we're just about an hour into the class. All right. I hope we are really understanding what it is, and if you have questions, please reach out to me. My mail is available. My chat is available. The group chat also. I'll be glad to answer you there. Okay. Now, okay. Back, and let's finish up what we've started. So, whose image should I use now? I'm just going to go to my downloads and pick an image that I've deleted before. Please don't mind if person's handsome or not. It's just one of the images that I've used in the past. I want to use again just for the sake of this design, for the sake of this class, permit me. Okay. All right. All right. So I'm still trying to look for. I've not found one yet. Everything I've been seeing does not have a face, and the face I've been seeing, I want to use them for tutorial purposes. They are expected people in the yeah, people are expected, so I don't use their faces. So okay, I found one. I found a guy I could use. It's a model downloaded from I think if I'm not mistaken, Pinterest also. Just have to look for it diligently. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, I'm going to drag him in now. What is this turning to? So I'm dragging him in. Good, that's the guy. Please don't. Is if it's a pastor, pastor will be like people used to say, he'll be the mayor. It's going to be the mayor. It's not going to be like that guy, of course. So let's use this guy for the sake of this tutorial. I'm going to crop him. So crop him will be good for me in this position. And okay, crop to crop. Good. So I'm going to bring him into the image, and now I want it to be just post shot. That's what we call it, or headshot. So I'm just going to zoom out, or I'm going to cut out this other part. I don't need it. Okay, that's too much. Okay, not too much. I'll zoom it properly. Look like it's too big, but you see that the body is okay. I think you just get what I'm trying to say like that. So I'm going to now do that same thing I've been doing since morning. I can show us another way to cut, especially if it does not have a shape like this. So it might be um wobbly. So let me just use that to show us that here. I'll just come here, draw another box over this to ensure that it is perfectly aligned. Now listen to this. Click on this guy, then this box, then you come to trim. Oh, not sorry, that's not it. Click on the box, then click on the guy, then click on trim. What you are saying is that box, trim, so box, shift, that's trim, this guy, and trim. You see that you get what you want straight away. You can do that for anything in this life. So you see that this place was still faded somehow. So that's this guy that I faded that I need it now. So I'm going to cut it, paste it, and reduce it. Okay, I'm not going to use that. I'm going to Control C. What I do is I'm going to do another one for it. Control C for this man here. Control V. Okay. Control C and Control V. So then and now we adjust so that it's fit into what we want to use it for exactly. Are we really seeing what we are doing? Are we getting something from it? So I'm going to bring this image back up and the cloud. Okay, the cloud and images. I'm going to bring them back up. Control X, Control V. Now see that the cloud is already above the pastor's face, which is not happening. It happened here. I think there's a mistake. It's supposed to be. So you can just reduce the cloud. Can just reduce the cloud so it's not touching the face of the age of the man of God, as this may be. So shift that a bit. So Okay, I think that's good. We're not getting the exact thing because we're not using the exact um models for design. So you see that I see that I've gotten all the models in this thing. All now let's just put the input in name. Now I'm going to, because I'm not liking what I'm seeing yet. This is not an excellent design yet. To me, it's not excellent at all. So I'm going to tweak it into something that is excellent, and just look at how I'm going to go about that. I'm going to go about that. So now you see that this is color. Now this is color green, and it's obviously does not match anything we have been doing since morning. It does not match at all. So I'll easily go to um edit, not edit bitmap, yes, edit bitmap. So you see, I just right click and get edit bitmap, and let me see if we can see that screen. Okay, it's still loading. Still loading. Okay, it's loaded. I'm not sure we can see that yet, but I'm working on showing that we can see it. All right, yeah, all right, you can see it now. That is it. So I'm going to enlarge it and ensure that we can all see properly. All right, now this is it. I want to change this green into what's the major color on that flyer? Something like brown, red. So I'm going to first of all pick the color. Yeah, so we can have that there. I'm going to minimize and go back to this. So I want to minimize it so you can see what's happening also on the CorelDraw screen. It's also very important because I'm going to pick one or two things from there for us to see. Okay, I'm trying to ensure that okay, now the screen is showing. Okay, okay, so I'm going to I'm not sure we can see the screen again now. Sorry about that. It's about so that you can all see the screen what I'm trying to put together. All right, so let's just do that and we'll just come back to that. It's okay from here. So now I want to change this green to that's red that we talked about. So I'll just click on plus. I click on replace colors. You see that? Then I click on I want to change this green into this red, the red I picked that time. Okay, it's not giving me the exact thing, but it's looking like it. I say okay, I've add yes, that's saved. Yeah, so if I find it, you say it's having that still having that green. I can click on it again, edit the bitmap again. I told you bitmap is images, so it's opened again, and I'm going to plus icon, replace the colors. And why this happened was that because the two colors were not really like the same. There was a little discrepancies between them. So click on this green again, click on this, click on this, and I'll do that again severally. If I'm not getting it, I'll delete it or make use of what I can make use of. So that's concerning that. And if you cannot use if you're not getting it, my dear, you can easily go ahead and draw a shape over it and shape it into that style, and you know it's just like what we did, remember that time. So I don't want to just because of our time, we still have a long way to go. I don't want to go ahead and start doing it take time. To take time, really time. And you can feel free for to download all those things. Now, let's talk about fonts because I'm going to stop here because everything else is just for you to arrange everything. I'll show you how to get the font to get fonts now. Now, you see this name, Glory, Embracing Divine Radiance. Glory is a different font. 30 days and Embrace they're different from that's two fonts. Now every other thing here they are the same font. We use three fonts. So to get let's say now this 13th that and 12 April 13th May, they are fonts you can easily get Geometria, Arial, they are font that you can easily get anywhere. Then we go ahead to all these ones. Let me just show you how to get a font now. Let's Oh, I've not been screen has not been showing. Sorry, let me take it back to our screen. So I was just saying basically that that if you are not getting the exact color for this guy, is that you go on and research, or you cover it up with, how we showed you how to shape to cover something that you don't want to see your hair. Like we did that yesterday. Just go about it, and all these fonts like this glowing now. For example, it's this glory, for example, now I'm trying to look at the correct words to use in that situation. This glory now, you can easily get the font. Let me show us how to get the font of that glory. So let's go to Chrome, and I there is a site we call what what's the font. So click on what the font, click on it, my font. There are a lot of them, and you can always make use of them. I make use of it very well. Once I search, I don't want to ask. There's a group of designers where I am. I don't ask there, or I've asked. There's no response. I just go ahead to make use of this guy. It's not. It may not be very fast, but it is usually. I'm sure. I may not get the exact image, but you get something that looks like it. So that is the good thing about that. But also the but about that, it also uses internet, so you have to use your internet to source for it. All right, it's still loading. Still loading. While that is loading, I want to let me just try and see if I can perfect this design into something that you and I can see, and yes, this is beautiful. Regardless of this other one, we are not getting the exact thing because the image is not there. We are not dragging it towards something, and because we know we don't have all the time um take. So that is the major reason. So let's go back to that guy is still loading. So let's just leave it while it's still loading because of time constraints. And I'm going to just try and put this into something that we can all relate with. So I'm going to remove this dude. I'm going to change this image into, let's remove this, separate this guy. And this was about creativity now. You see, just because I'm moving, I'm going to move this guy up. Okay, there are two of them, so I'm going to move him up. Let's move this guy here. This okay, let's move him down a bit. Now I'm using my own creativity. I'm going to center these guys. Okay, not this guy. This guy. Move him to the center. I use P to the center, but I want it to shift up so I can move it up. Now it's in the center. I can easily put in the logo of the church. Let me just take in one. Okay, you can see some other things here. I'm going to pick a logo and to make use of. I'm not finding one. Okay. Is okay. Let me use people's work for example. So let me just say, okay, let me look for my own logo and use it. EL-TOLAD. Okay. Open file location, and I'm going to just input it in. All right, you can see that already. So let's say that's my logo there. Okay, so it's too close to the logo, so I'm going to shift it down a bit. It's too close, so down. Reduce it a bit down, and okay, I'm going to shift also this one down so we can see what we want to see. Can we start? Is making sense already? If you agree with me, of course. So I brought this one down back to where it's supposed to be, and shift it down. Aha, nice. Let me see if my okay, it's still loading. It's not giving me what I want exactly, so it's still loading anyway. So, but that's just by the way. You want to go to what's the font? I wish I could show us. I really wish I could show us. I really wish I could show us. I really wish I could show us. Sorry, the screen is blank. I minimized the design we are working on. Okay, we are back. The screen and the I need to. Okay, let's go back to it. Mm, all right, let's just keep designing. Let's just keep designing, and because waiting for that, we just keep on wasting our time. So if you agree with me that it's making sense already, you can give a thumbs up. You can like this video, or you can drop a message in the chat box. So all right, I'm going to Control G and make it centralized. We centralize. I'll group them back. Now, what are the things we want to put down here? So let's pick a clue from this guy. You see that we did not really see their design now. What we just did is we design like an artist. Aha, let me put it that way. So this down part now, you can't leave it just blank. So I'm going to use this guy. I'll leave it as the okay. I can trace with my quick trace. Quick trace is not always the best to use at times if you don't know how to use it. So I always advise that if you are not sure of the results, please don't use it. Now you can just change all of this. Now that's giving me a copy of that, so I can take this off. Now I can ungroup this and change all this color to red, all this green to red. Now you see that has several shades. And if I highlight it, it would most likely highlight more than what I set it to highlight. So I'll just try and do it anyways. Try and highlight it this way. Okay, good, good. Can we see that? So I'm going to try it kind of for this. You see, we can. Oh, I love CorelDraw. I love designing. So it will affect some other parts, but it does not matter. I'm going to click on it also. See, okay, okay, and no, just for the sake of this design of this class, sorry, red. See, I'm trying clicking on them one after the other to see now. If not that you were here when I was doing it, you wouldn't know. So I'll just put it here and say um Apostle Apostle Reverend James Abu Abu okay, let's use James Stephen. Apostle Reverend James Stephen. So now creativity is now very important in this part now. Remembering, look at how they did for this man of God. See how just simple. Now I can't leave this name like this. This is a mess. I can't, you know. So I'll just try and enlarge this a bit. The name exactly is what we are looking at. We are not the title is not our concern per se. So I'm going to control K. I separate the up and the down. If I press control K again to separate everything. So I'll give this a lighter font. Let's use Geometria. I'll use bold for this. This is a lighter one, like a lighter typeface, sorry. Something like I'll reduce it to like 16. Then his name James Steven went to that's just a name that I just guessed, not his exact name. So which is the boldest of them for his name, Geometria Heavy Black. Can we see that this is much more better than what we were seeing before? Okay, what I was what the first I can see, let me enlarge it a bit to make it more pronounced. All right, more pronounced. I want to remove this totally. It does not matter. I think it does not even matter. So I've moved it, and we still have very good stuff. Like with the put width here, we can also put width. I think I used that font today. I'm just say Control G and change it to